If I say I want the trash taken out, that's what that is. And if it's not done in a timely manner,
you see that? That's just what that is.
Come down there. I'm just playing. I think anybody who talk like that, I don't think you want to run up on. I think you're gonna be up in the time. All right, I'll take the trash out. All right.
I'm trying to figure out, how do I tone that down? How do, I don't want to come off as, he ain't done this. Let me back up. I'm trying to get to that point.
It is not that you are too strong. It's that you have not yet found somebody you love enough to be weak. I was watching a video online the other day, movie with dogs on TV, and the dog was barking at the television. And then the alpha dog on the television showed up, and the pit bull said, because even a pit bull knows when the alpha shows up. When the right alpha comes, there will be something in you. The reason why you like that is because you don't feel safe. When you feel safe and you find somebody who will do what you ask and not what you command, and recognize that your relationship is not the military, that you don't have to be like your daddy. He commanded people, but you don't have to. When the right man comes and you love him enough, you will bow. The same thing an atheist does when they accept Jesus Christ. And I love the fact that you asked the question. I don't want you to leave here. Don't feel bad about that. Don't beat yourself up. Cry your last tear of it. You are who you are. He's healing you right now. In this room full of supportive people. And we don't judge you. And we love you. And we care for you. And most of us don't even know you. So whatever told you that you are unlovable and that you have to command it, let somebody do it without being pushed.
If I say I want the trash taken out, that's what that is. And if it's not done in a timely manner,
you see that? That's just what that is.
Come down there. I'm just playing. I think anybody who talk like that, I don't think you want to run up on. I think you're gonna be up in the time. All right, I'll take the trash out. All right.
I'm trying to figure out, how do I tone that down? How do, I don't want to come off as, he ain't done this. Let me back up. I'm trying to get to that point.
It is not that you are too strong. It's that you have not yet found somebody you love enough to be weak. I was watching a video online the other day, movie with dogs on TV, and the dog was barking at the television. And then the alpha dog on the television showed up, and the pit bull said, because even a pit bull knows when the alpha shows up. When the right alpha comes, there will be something in you. The reason why you like that is because you don't feel safe. When you feel safe and you find somebody who will do what you ask and not what you command, and recognize that your relationship is not the military, that you don't have to be like your daddy. He commanded people, but you don't have to. When the right man comes and you love him enough, you will bow. The same thing an atheist does when they accept Jesus Christ. And I love the fact that you asked the question. I don't want you to leave here. Don't feel bad about that. Don't beat yourself up. Cry your last tear of it. You are who you are. He's healing you right now. In this room full of supportive people. And we don't judge you. And we love you. And we care for you. And most of us don't even know you. So whatever told you that you are unlovable and that you have to command it, let somebody do it without being pushed.
This, guys, I know you saw the facial expressions, and the reason why is because I did not watch this video prior to me reacting to it right now. Okay, I saw the title, I was scrolling, I was like, okay, I'm going to come back to this, and whatever it is, I'm going to do my reaction to it just blindly. That's why you see the facial expressions, you see how mortified I am, you see that I cannot hold back my feelings when it comes to this, because what the HE double hockey sticks are you talking about, sir? Let me What are you talking about, sir? Like, what are you talking about? I say this in the most respectful way, that this is the most disingenuous piece of advice that I've heard in a very long time. I know a lot of people are not going to like that I said that, but I have to be really honest. And the reason why I'm saying that is because this woman has come to the forefront with her vulnerable state, with her hands out, asking what she can do to change. And she was told that she needs to change nothing because this is just who she is. She's not wrong for being like this. She's perfectly fine. And when somebody comes, they will put her into the space that she will actually be able to be soft and feminine in. And that's a bold-faced lie. That is a bold-faced lie. There's a lot of stuff that she could do. First piece of advice, put your ego in the trash can. Who the heck, okay? Who the heck do you think you are to tell a grown man, okay, in the words of Bernie Mac, a grown man, that when you want the trash taken out, he better take the trash out because that's what you said. You're not his mama. Girl, you're not his mom. That's how you talk to your children. That's not how you talk to a grown man. And one of the biggest problems is that a lot of these women will get into a relationship with a man and he will be strong and dominating. But do you think that these traits just go away? You think that magically she's going to get with the man? First of all, she's not going to get to the relationship stage with that kind of man if she acts like this. Because although pure dominance cannot be challenged, let me say that again. Pure dominance, pure masculine dominance cannot be challenged. However, you see women that have that controlling, egotistical, challenging, I say what I want and you better do it now attitude, they gonna test that same man because that stuff don't just go away. He said that when she gets with this man, she's gonna immediately bow to him. How's she gonna get him, sir? How is she going to get him? He doesn't want her. But you're not going to tell her that. You don't have to change. You're good how you are. You're just strong. You're just powerful. You're just dominant. And don't feel bad for being the way that you are. And what you said about him taking the trash, that's just you. And, if you talk to him like that, he's going to do whatever anyway. He's going to put his tail between his legs and he's just going to do what you say because the authority that you talk with. Crap. That is crap advice. I'm just being honest. Because we know good and well that type of man wouldn't even be attracted to a woman that he knows is going to challenge his dominance. Why would he? When have we ever seen a purely dominant man be with a woman who is extremely dominant and the relationship last? As soon as she starts exuding her masculinity, it's over. Whether she knows it or not, it's already over. Sometimes a relationship just got to be over in real time, but mentally the relationship been over as soon as she crossed certain boundaries. So she had to go get with somebody who's going to gladly be the weaker vessel to her so that she can exude that dominance that he says that she doesn't have to change. This is a big problem for me. This video is a big problem. And the reason why is because when people go to the forefront and are asking for and their heart is open to hear whatever it is that you're saying. They're trusting your leadership to tell them what it is that they can do to be better. And you're telling them there's nothing. When the example she gave was the example that she gave was so utterly disrespectful in its core, you don't got to change nothing. You good just where you are. You need somebody that's going to be stronger than you so that you could then, bow down a little bit and let them be the one that's that's crazy. Throw away your ego. You're egotistical. You're masculine. You think you run everything. A lot of women have this mentality. They think they run the show. You don't run nothing. You don't. Only thing you run is if somebody could sleep with you or not. Only thing you run are who's born into the world. Only thing you run is yourself. You're not in charge of who's going to be married to you, who's going to commit to you, who's going to be faithful to you. You're not in charge of that stuff. Who's going to marry you? You're not in charge. A lot of women have this nature because they were raised by maybe a mom who was playing both roles of being, trying to be mama and daddy, trying to work and put the food on the table and this and that. So they have this mentality. And a lot of these women end up attracting men who have that same hurt from their childhood that was unmatched, unchecked. So a man who she ends up with is a man who has been given the draw of life with a mother who talks to him in the same way, who's always talked down to him. You ain't good for nothing. You just like your daddy. You better do this. A mother who emasculates her son from a young age. Over and over again. So he gets with her and her way of speaking and thinking whatever, he just deals with it because it's what he's used to. Because of his unchecked childhood traumas. She not going to get no dominant man. Can I say something else? Can I say something else? You see, when it comes to black folk, one of the places that whole mindset of happy wife, happy life, and she wear the pants, I just do what she say. She the one, she the real boss. I look like I'm the boss, but she the real boss. You know where a lot of that stuff has come from? A lot of that indoctrination has been filtered through within the church. Why? I don't know. A lot of it has been. And actually, I do know. One of the reasons is because a lot of the people who are attending churches, a lot of the most faithful attendees of churches are women. And we all know that our women don't like too much correction. You got to do it in a certain way. You got to say it in a certain thing. You can't do too much. You can't hurt nobody's feeling. You got to sugarcoat certain things. I don't like that. Be real. Be upfront. A lot of these women are more willing to listen to what he has to say than they're willing to listen to the man who's sleeping with them has to say. Than the man who is contributing to their household has to say. Than the man who's the father of their kids has to say. They're listening to you. I respect the men who are standing at the forefront of these conversations or having these seminars, who are pastors or wherever they are. And who are strongly and boldly saying, you trying to be a man. That's why you're not going to get no man. Tell the truth. Saying that you love somebody and that you're praying for somebody and that, God is going to work on them. She can work on herself. There's tools that she can take to be a better person. She don't know the tools. That's why she's asking. And you just told her, go ahead, girl. Do your thing. Be disrespectful. Say that exact line again to the man. Let me play what she said one more time.
If I say I want the trash taken out, that's what that is. And if it's not done in a timely manner.
You see that? That's just what that is.
Come down there. I'm just playing. I think Anybody who talk like that, I don't think you want to run up on. I think you're going to be up there telling, all right, I'll take the trash out. All right.
I'm trying to figure out, how do I tone that down?
I'm just playing for what? That's not something to play on. That's not even funny. That's not even funny. Some of the people laughing in the audience because they feel the same way. They're like, oh, girl, me too. I be doing that to my man too. Everybody alone. Kikiing about stuff that's not funny. It's not funny. That's why a lot of these women remain single, because they think this stuff they take it lightly, and it's not something to be taken lightly. Your man's respect is not something to play with. You gonna be kikiing by yourself. You gonna be kikiing alone, kikiing and single. Tell the truth. It's not funny. And again, when somebody comes to you and is humbly asking the truth, I believe truth should be served right back to them on a silver platter. When I have conversations like in real life with women who I'm talking to about certain things, I always say, do you want me to be honest with you? Because don't ask me nothing. Don't tell me nothing. Don't ask me for advice if you don't want to hear what I got to say. Because I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Either I'm going to tell you, don't ask me. Or I'm going to ask you, you want me to be honest with you? Because if I'm being honest with you, I'm going to tell you no chaser. Straight up. I'm going to tell you whether you tripping. And even if you're not the one who's in the wrong, I'm still going to tell you things that I think are more edifying for you. I'm not going to sit there and be no yes man. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, no. Because me, yeah, girl, you could do bad all by yourself. You don't need him. You perfect. Nope. Everybody has room to improve. Everybody has things that they can evolve on. But you see, disrespect, that's something that has to be checked at the gate. That's a self issue. Because if you believe that you need somebody who's more dominant than you to put you in a space that you'll be able to then act different, what's going to happen is that if that person challenges you, you're going to start blaming all of your disrespect, all the reasons why you talk to them a certain way, all the reasons why you are who you are. You're going to say, well, I'm only doing this because of them. If it wasn't for them acting like this towards me, I wouldn't do that. But because they did it to me, I'm releasing this. It's a self issue. You yourself have to fix that. You yourself have to check that. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions. I know everybody's not going to agree with what I have to say. Leave it in the comment section down below. We'll talk about it. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next video.